All right, so got the oil pan off again for, I don't know, 10th time maybe. So, because I wanted to double check the numbers on the main bearings, because I already checked the rod bearings, got all the numbers off of those. Um, so I pulled the main bearing. This is the bottom half, this is the top half, and if you can see, these are the numbers I was getting, which I believe those are manufacturer's numbers. This one's a 12 and an 11, and I'd imagine I could probably find the right ones, but if I'm going through Toyota, they reference the stamped numbers, or not stamped, but these are embossed. But if you can see, there's real faintly, there's a 4 and a 4 on this side. That one looks backwards to me. I don't know what's going on there, but they are number 4s. So that's the number 5 main bearing. Now I pulled off the number 1, just the bottom half so far, and this one I don't see a number. So I don't know if it's worn off or what. I mean, those are the numbers I got the other day, but this one I'm not seeing anything. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the top half of the bearing. So I'm going to show you real quick how I do that. And I would probably try to show you how I put them back in when I get the new bearings. I guess maybe I'll try to do that, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to hold the camera and get it in there and show you how I put it in for now. So let me just show you how I take the old one out. And what I use is this is a little plastic scraper. I don't know, I bought this whole set at probably Harbor Freight or somewhere. So you can see the little tab. So let me show you on this one. So you got this little, I call it like a little locking tab, whatever. That's what has to sit in the right place. So you can see the one right here on the crankshaft is right there. Let me see with the light if that is any better. So what you're going to want to do is push on this side. So I use this little tool, and I prefer using something plastic because you don't want to take a chance of messing up the crankshaft surface. So the journal. So I get it and I just push it a little bit. Which, why is this one not? The other one came out really easy. Of course, this one doesn't want to. Okay, let me try again here. Seemed like it moved a little bit, but I don't know. Okay, so another little trick. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Not enough hands. So, got a 19 millimeter. You put it here on the end of the crankshaft. The what do they call the balancer bolt, crankshaft bolt. So if you turn this just slightly, and normally I would say you turn it at the same time you're kind of pushing on the bearing there, it'll kind of just want to walk around with it. So let me pause this just for a second and see if I can get it. Okay, so I got it to move slightly. I don't know if you can see this. So the bearing's not flush there anymore, and it's where are we? Sticking out slightly on that side. So I don't know why this one was stuck in there pretty good, but it was. But what I'll do now is just with the ratchet here on the end of the crankshaft, I'm going to rotate it in this same direction till the tab side comes down towards me, and then I can get that bearing out. Let me do that, and I will show you here in a second. Okay, so not having much luck getting this bearing out. It moved a little, but it's still not coming out anymore. Actually went ahead and did number 2. Let's see here. So see how the crank's just kind of suspended there, a little space. So number 1, I was able to get it to move partially, but it doesn't want to come any more out. And I got an idea. So there's another method. I don't really care for this, and I don't think I want to try it just because I'm afraid it'll mess up the crank or something. But you can stick a cotter pin in that crankshaft oiling hole, and you spread the ends out to push on the bearing. So you stick the rounded end of the cotter pin in the crank, and then with the little tabs sticking out and bent to just push on the bearing, you rotate. And I guess if I have a hard time, I may resort to that. But my next attempt is I'm actually going to take the other half of the bearing that was in the main cap and try to use that to push on the bearing, because as I rotate the crank, this bearing doesn't want to budge. It doesn't want to come out. It doesn't want to do nothing. So I'm going to work on that for a little bit. And there is a number 4 on this second bearing. So let's see, where are we here? See, there's another number 4 there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but so I will go back, and Toyota does have the rod bearings that I need, but the main bearings, that's why I was just double checking to confirm these numbers to see if they're going to have the ones I need or not. If not, I may use a sealed power main bearings, but I'll probably buy the Toyota rod bearings, even though they're like 20 bucks a piece. And I can get a whole set of rod bearings for about 40 bucks. But, you know, I'll use the Toyota ones now, probably better quality, whatever. Maybe not, but alrighty. Well, I'm going to work on this some more. Thanks for watching, and I will let you know what I find out.